Welcome. We're going to talk about other twin flame signs than you think. So it will be signs that your twin flame is with you, is here, whatever here means. We'll talk about that. And I will add 3 bonus signs that are ideas, in fact, to get you together. Because that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what everyone wants with the twin flame. And you're right, because your twin flame is supposed to be with you. So don't hesitate about that. They're supposed to live with you, do everything with you, be in a love relationship, in an intimate friendship, and even work together in a certain constellation that fits you. So maybe not that literally, but still. And all these things are valid. And yes, you are supposed to do that in an intimate embrace. So let's go for the other twin flame signs than you think. So let's see. I have collected 4 signs that are different than you think, and they are about how to know sort of that you long for them, that they are here, that it's clicking for you, that you know that when you go on a journey, you will arrive. How do you know that this is for you? How do you know that they are here? So the first sign is you feel a sensation of love in your heart that you cannot deny and that will not go away, that has clearly come from a certain place that is extraordinary when compared to what commonly is considered love. Yes, and I know that this feeling in the heart, sometimes almost a burning sensation or like this wind of spaciousness or different forms, but this sensation in the heart that they are here. And what is this here that I talked about already? Like, what is this here? Here is that in the universe, just like you are, manifested just like you are, in this world just like you are, because you are at the core, you're one. Yeah, you make the same core choice to be here, whatever your here is. And yeah, you're obviously not yet in this incredibly close encounter in the same room, in the same space, because otherwise you wouldn't perhaps watch this video. You're not in this marriage yet. You're not in this relationship yet, this love relationship. You didn't tie the knot yet. But you are here, nevertheless. They are already here in the same realm as you are because you make that same core choice to be here. So that is, it is just beautiful. And it's this beautiful knowing and feeling and sensation in the heart that you are sure. And I guarantee you, you can be sure of that, that they are here because you are here. And that is how this physical sensation in the heart can even be here, because it's true. You're here, they are here. And again, yes, you can come closer to each other in that here, right? And that's what we want. But the sign that you have a twin flame, they are here, it is working out for you already, is this feeling in the heart that is here, they are here, and you too. So the second sign that you have your twin flame in your life is you have met someone that has awakened in you an unconditional love that you still feel for them in a very alive way, even when they would be in your past considerably at this point. Yeah, I love that because this is such a distinct kind of love that you feel for somebody. It is so remarkably different that you certainly know. I knew when I had met him, even though I wasn't sure yet how to definitively know the right person, but actually he was already there. When I think back of that time, I did have phases in which it was so clear to me that I loved someone so deeply and it was so tangibly close by that it was undeniable and it was undeniably different. And it was different than before I had met him because then I had a clear desire and a clear looking out to find this kind of love. And then when I was there, I knew that I was awakened in this beautiful, different kind of love that wasn't really recognized by other people. And that caused a lot of turmoil in me, and that caused a lot of difficulty because it seemed like I did not vibe with the norm of society. And that is often the case, isn't it? And I was confused by that, and that caused a lot of trouble. And I think for many people that can happen. One of the reasons that we do this here, and that we can guide you to clarity and also reassure you that it's perfectly normal. So, for me, it was difficult to know at the first period of time that it happened. I was still a teenager to really know who it was, although I knew that I met him and I felt it in my heart. And it was this distinct kind of love. For some people, it will be more clear immediately who the person is as well. But what happened for me afterwards was that I came into a phase in which I kept on longing back to this. I kept on knowing that I would need to have a journey back to this feeling. And I tried to make that journey time and again because it was really calling to me, and this was really a longing kind of impression it has made on me. I never forgot. It was totally different and unforgettable, completely unforgettable. So if you have someone like that, no matter what happens to you later on, maybe it's already 10 years later, 20 years later, or 30 years later, like in my case, it is totally memorable. You never ever forget it because it's really different and it's very distinct and it just stands out. Yeah, there was something else that I wanted to say about that experience. For me, it was in my past considerably at a certain point, but I still knew that I was going to go back there. But what's even another point within this point, so to speak, that's what I wanted to say, is that um, there can come a moment in which happened for me, and that will happen for you as well, because all the tools that we have guide you to this. Because now I know there came a moment when I unequivocally could also point the person out correctly that belong to that inner feeling. And that's the revelation we'll talk about, I think, in other videos, I guess, about the revelation process. But it will certainly happen for you when you follow what we do here, because that was not nice and actually kind of painful for me, that revelation process and the 100% clarity that I was, of course, looking for was lacking for a long time for me, but it did come. And now I know how to pass that on as well. So there you go. So the third sign that you have your twin flame in your life is you feel a deep longing to make come true a love life that includes the truth of your being, even when that seems impossible to realize when you look at temporary circumstances. Yes, I feel that this deep, deep longing, this urge almost, that exists. You can have, I would call it a destination urge. Actually, my spiritual teacher, my first spiritual teacher, told me this word. I loved it. Destination urge. Well, these are two words, but in Dutch, my mother tongue, that's one word. Yeah, that can be this longing that is just incredibly moving. And it can be like a nagging feeling, like a nagging, painful, almost painful kind of feeling, because it desires to work towards making that come true and having that revelation and having that crystallization of all the answers and to make it come true in your physical life. That's why it can be such a desire that feels nagging, because it does want to work towards this, making it come true, you know. So this deep longing, if you have it, then you know that your twin flame is in your life, in your here, in your now, in your world, because you choose the same at the core. So sometimes it seems impossible to realize, even though you have this deep desire, and that can perhaps set you off, put you off track, can be a little bit like, but this is impossible. I mean, I have this destination urge and I desire it so much, but it cannot come true for whichever reason. There can be so many things, like they live in a very different continent or country, the other side of the world. They are already partnered up or married or having a family even. They are from a different religion. They seem to not like me. They don't react. There can be so many things that seem impossible. My friends will not like them. My family will reject them because this is this. We have temporary circumstances that don't look like I can make this desire come true because I lack the money, seemingly, or I lack the, well, you name it. And this is never true. It's never true that that will hold you back. It's always possible because you're one at the core. So you will always reach that harmonious union place. And from there on out, which is a state of being that twin flame union sprouts out of. This is good to know as well, isn't it? And yeah, and that will always, when that is harmonized between the two of you, will always work towards the best situation, and that will always be satisfying to you. So yeah, it can seem impossible, but it can always be made come true. But anyway, you have this deep longing, even though it seems impossible. And that is a sign that you have your twin flame in your life. And the fourth sign that you have your twin flame in your life is you have the desire to find them and be with them in your heart. And you want to pursue that at any cost. If you have that desire in your heart, you have your twin flame in your life. They're here. You can be sure of that. There's no such a thing as like, oh, but I would love that. I feel it. I desire it. I would love to pursue them if they were here, but they're not here. That would be cruel. The divine is not so cruel as that. That's cruel. Reality is not that cruel. I promise you that. Reality, the divine reality is beautiful and profound and deep, and sometimes challenging to make you reach even deeper love spaces. But reality, divine reality, is not cruel, so cruel as to create you with a ultimate lover and your best friend and your mission partner, but make you be not at the same place. When you have that desire for them, They are here and you can do it. You can make it come true. When you want to pursue them, it is here for you. You have your twin flame in your life, in your here and now, and you can reach all the outcomes that you are dreaming of. So, again, they are already here because you are here and you are one at the core, and thus make the same core choices. Now is the time to come together in your daily life and make this union that includes a relationship tangible, that includes a tangible relationship real. Make it real and start your mission. But how to do this? So I have an extra 3 points for you to know how to make that come true. There is a direct way to the twin flame, and the first thing to keep in mind is to go to a place where there is an established working contact with the consciousness of twin flame union in the harmonious vibration. So true. First idea. So when you go to a place when there is not a harmonious union vibration going on, you will not be able to go to that harmonious space. You will not be able to make things harmoniously come true from that consciousness place. So don't go there, I would say. Go to a place where there is an established foundation and examples of people that have reached this state of being that is needed to sprout your twin flame union in a harmonious way in the physical life. And the second idea is to choose it deeply, do a decree about it, and keep on investing in this desire. In other words, go all in. You need to really choose it. You need to do it. You need to go there. You need to become active. You need to, do all the things and buy all the courses and I don't know, just do something, and do the actions. Yeah. And the third step is to love yourself and use the key tool for it. That is the crucial thing. You're going to love yourself in all those places where you feel not loved, in your body, in your emotions, in your mental space, in your spiritual connection. Everywhere where you don't feel love, you are going to love yourself. And you can use the key tool for it. There are 4 steps in it, and they're very easy to do. And you can get all that information about that tool and even worksheets to download and a workshop to follow in our Facebook community. So you're very much invited to come there. You will also be able to get certain sessions for less money, and you will be able to connect with other people and get support and ask questions. So much to do there. So you are very much invited. The link to that Facebook community called Your Abundance is in the description box below and also in the comment section, the pinned comment. So the other twin flame signs, then you think, I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know if it was, and I would love to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Love from Petra.